10 signs you are more attractive than you think. Have you ever wondered whether anyone likes you? Do you ever think that someone might be attracted to you? If you don't think so, it's possible that you are under the impression that nobody finds you attractive. Perhaps you're completely mistaken. You become so accustomed to your own facial characteristics that you fail to notice anything unique about yourself. But the way you look might be enchanting to someone who has never seen you before. You might be very attractive to someone due to your looks, personality, or even achievements. So if you're living in a bubble with low self-worth and think you have little appeal, this video might change your perspective, because in today's video, we will talk about 10 signs that prove you're more attractive than you think. So keep on watching till the end if you want to know more about these signs that can boost your self-confidence and help you know when someone really does find you attractive. So without further delay, let's get right into the video.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
Sign number 1. You are enthusiastic and have a strong purpose in life. One of the first signs that instantly makes someone attractive is when they are enthusiastic about their goals and possess a strong purpose in life. This translates to confidence, empowerment, and the ability to do something big in life. When you are clear on the purpose of your life, you are also clear on your ambitions. You are aware of what you are doing and where you are going, and as a result, you are not easily distracted by the surrounding voices. This automatically converts over the course of time into less procrastination, more action, and a greater number of life accomplishments. And that guarantees attraction and respect from all directions. Many people have a tendency to view someone who is determined as being self-assured and centered, all of which are characteristics that are frequently associated with attractiveness. Sign number 2. Strangers stare at you and often do a double take. Anyone would feel self-conscious if they became aware that strangers were staring at them in public. But if it occurs to you frequently, it may be a sign that you are more attractive than you give yourself credit for. When someone we like or find attractive walks into a room, we are typically unable to tear our eyes away from them. This is especially true if we are in a crowded space. Their very presence compels people to look in their direction, and someone who can do so effortlessly must be appealing. When we come across someone who is particularly attractive, the vast majority of us give them a second look. The most prevalent explanation for this behavior is that we liked what we saw and wanted to continue our search for similar sights. If someone gives you a second glance, it is a sign that they find you pleasant to their eyes and are possibly trying to attract your attention to themselves. If people comment on your appearance on a regular basis, you probably have an attractive appearance to them. When you look around and notice that everyone is staring at you, it could very well be that you look good to them. Sign number 3. People try to get closer to you. When you meet someone for the first time, do they ask you many questions? When they meet you, are they curious to learn more about you? If yes, then they are likely intrigued about you. To put it simply, they're interested in learning more about you. Do more individuals approach you than others in the room? You seem to have captivated their attention. Why? The tendency to pursue objects of desire is a universal phenomenon. People will want to be near you and learn about you for this very reason. Sign number 4. You rarely get compliments on your looks. This one may come as a surprise to you, but can you think of a moment when you were completely confident in yourself and were sure that all eyes would be on you, but then you didn't get very many compliments on what you were wearing or how you looked? After an event of this nature, it is normal to mistrust oneself and believe something is amiss. But it typically has the opposite meaning. The reason you receive so few compliments is likely because people believe you are already aware of your attractiveness, and so do not need to be reminded. Some may even believe you're exhausted by all the attention. On the rare occasion that you do receive a compliment, the long-awaited praise frequently comes across as careless or offhand. If others just notice your appearance in passing, it can make you feel tremendously insecure, but in reality, they sound so disinterested because you always look amazing. Just contemplate it. You would not constantly gush about someone you find attractive. When they alter their appearance or don new clothing, you would most likely make a casual remark about it. Sign number 5. You feel comfortable setting boundaries. Knowing when to say no is among the most admirable characteristics a person can possess. It implies that you have no fear of what others may think of you and are capable of standing up for yourself in almost any circumstance. People who do not fear establishing limits show confidence. They have enough self-love to prioritize their own mental health. They can earn the respect of others without being arrogant, confrontational, manipulative, or bullying. Some individuals are offended when you establish boundaries with them, and they may even attempt to make you feel awful and guilty for doing so. That is why so many people have difficulty saying no. Individuals that struggle with setting limits are typically people pleasers and those with low self-esteem. For them, having to say no is a cause of stress, as they rely on the acceptance and validation of others to feel good about themselves and view boundaries as a danger to this. If you are comfortable setting limits, you'll likely have great self-esteem. Do not allow others to take advantage of you, and live life on your own terms, and not following other people's demands and expectations. Being able to say no implies an ability to understand, accept, and respect the boundaries of others. Sign number 6. People are surprised by your insecurities. It may be difficult to realize that those we admire and hold in high regard can be just as insecure as we are. The fact that they seem to be in complete control of everything makes it easy to believe that they have nothing to be concerned about. In reality, though, everyone battles self-esteem on occasion. Because of this, the majority of people are undoubtedly taken aback when you state that there are aspects of your appearance that you aren't happy with, or that you wish to improve. They probably don't even see the imperfections that you see when you look in the mirror. Any flaws that you find seem to be inconsequential to them. Sign number 7. Others tend to have strong feelings about you. People have a tendency to show intense feelings toward you if they find you attractive, whether those feelings are positive or negative. They may come out as overly warm and welcoming, or icy and unyielding, for no apparent reason at all. Whatever extreme they choose to act in, it will most likely be because they find you appealing and really want to get to know you, or they find you daunting. Either way, it will be because they find you attractive and genuinely want to get to know you. Some people will act petulantly toward you because they are envious of your looks, and others will try to approach you frequently and create excuses just so they can talk to you and be around you. This is because some people are jealous of your appearance. Sign number 8. Others go out of their way to help you. People who are naturally attractive have an unfair advantage in that the majority of people, even strangers, would go out of their way to assist you or make their problems easier. This can be frustrating for those people. Regardless of the circumstances, are quick to offer assistance when they see that you need it to solve an issue that you are facing. It's possible that this is due to the fact that you are just an appealing person, possibly also in terms of your personality, and as a result, others are more ready to provide you assistance. When we are subconsciously attracted to someone, we have a tendency to be nicer and more charitable toward that person. So now you know why people might be eager to help you out. Sign number 9. People say you are a good listener. If everyone compliments your listening skills, it's likely because you do something that makes others feel comfortable in your presence. You probably listen with the intention to comprehend rather than just to offer your viewpoint. And you give the person you are conversing with your complete attention, both of which contribute to the fact that you are a good conversationalist. If you give it some thought, you'll realize that we don't appreciate being around people who are constantly interrupting us, or who steer every conversation back to themselves. Instead, we feel better when we talk to individuals who actively listen to what we have to say, and who make us feel like they understand us and that we are being listened to. Sign number 10. You get lots and lots of DMs. Don't be too surprised if your direct messages are constantly being loaded with messages, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. Social media is a wonderful example of how attractive individuals get prioritized over less attractive people, which may not be a good thing, but it is a fantastic tool to determine if others find you attractive. And if you get a lot of texts from a lot of different individuals, it's likely because you have a good appearance and people want to get to know you. This is a key sign that indicates people find you attractive and want to know about things happening in your life. Everyone feels a great deal of pressure to conform to the norms that society has established for what constitutes attractiveness. When it comes to dating, attractiveness is only about your physical appearance. The majority of people want more than just a lovely face in a partner. Being easy on the eye can go a long way, but when it comes to dating, attractiveness isn't just about your physical look. Acknowledge and accept yourself so that you can feel at ease in your own skin. If you want to know how much other people like you, you have to see past your doubts and your shaky perception of yourself. After you've overcome these challenges that you've set for yourself, you'll probably realize that you have a lot more charm than you give yourself credit for. So have you ever noticed people showing any of these signs of attraction toward you? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with your friends so we can keep making videos like this. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.